Section 39 of the Handy Cyclopedia of Things Worth Knowing. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Handy Cyclopedia of Things Worth Knowing by Joseph Trienens, published in 1911. Wright's Rheumatic Remedy, Wright's Catarrhal Balm, two great medicines. These well-known Canadian medicines are of a high order of excellence and of the greatest value, prompt in action and relief. Try a bottle of Wright's Rheumatic Remedy for your rheumatism. It dissolves uric acid quickly, stops pain, takes out the grit in the joint, establishes a good circulation, very soon puts the patient on the road to ease and comfort. A truly wonderful medicine. 1 dose a day, usually 1 bottle sufficient, just $1. All singers, speakers, voice users, children, in fact everybody should use Wright's Antiseptic Catarrh Balm. It clears out the head, stops the ringing noises, heals the tender places, keeps the germ away, gives the clear voice, clean throat, and free air passages. Just a little on the fingertip, inserted in the nostril during the day, and upon retiring works wonders. Keep a box handy, it saves the doctor bill, 50 cents per box. The Wright Medicine Company, Peru, Indiana, or from the Central Drug Company, Core State and Washington States, Chicago, Illinois. One of the things worth knowing is that Dr. J.D. Kellogg's Asthma Remedy does relieve asthma and hay fever. 25 cents and $1, free sample on request, Northrop and Lyman Company, Buffalo, New York. One of the best external remedies known, the Dr. D.P. Ordway Plasters. A broad statement yet true, better than filling the system up with drugs. Rheumatism, weak lungs, asthma, backache, lumbago, strains, bronchitis, female weakness, and all other transient aches and pains. A strengthening support wherever applied. 25 cents each. We are headquarters for APW brand toilet paper, a light, soft tissue of the finest quality made from absolutely clean, pure stock. We will deliver anywhere in the city 10,000 sheets in a handsome nickel-plated holder for the sum of $1. Send us a trial order and be convinced that the APW brand is not only the best but also the most economical toilet paper on the market. Central Drug Company, Chicago or Detroit, Independent Drug Company, Chicago, Auditorium Pharmacy Company, Chicago, Ashland Drug Company, Chicago, Congress Drug Company, Chicago, and Standard Drug Company, Cleveland. Rat Nox destroys rats, mice, and roaches. They do not die in house. Most economical and effective remedy. In self-sealing boxes made with a view to convenience and handling, 15 and 25 cents, Omega Novelty Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Test it yourself free. A real hair restorative? Yes, that's just it. A real one at last. One that invigorates the roots and promotes the restoration of the hair to its original beauty, luxuriance, and color. Better than any argument is the restorative itself, for you to try. We are only too glad to throw ourselves wholly on the merits of Golden Rule Hair Restorative, so we years ago set aside thousands of dollars to spend on big free sample bottles. If we didn't know that our preparation would do this would be reckless extravagance, but we do know and believe that the quickest way to help you to find it out is to place a bottle of it in your hands. We know the annoyance of having one's hair fall and turn gray, perhaps while you are still young. It is the result perhaps of some unusual worry or care, but that does not prevent friends and neighbors from the knowing nod that says growing old. Not so, it is only a run-down condition of the roots of the hair, just as the body gets run down. But you should not permit this. It is not necessary, and this needless look of age impairs your usefulness and popularity in society and business. Golden Rule Hair Restorative simply invigorates the roots, waking them up, toning them up, rejuvenating them until they are rendered lively and vigorous as in youth. The obvious result is that the growth of the hair is promoted. Hair can starve and wither like any plant that gets its life from its roots. If the roots are vigorous and healthy, the hair is bound to be natural. We want you to accept a large sample bottle with our compliments. We want you to know what a remarkable remedy this is. If you don't need it yourself, get it for some friend. The truth is, however, that everyone should use Golden Rule Hair Restorative as a dressing for the hair to keep it healthy, just as you use a dentifrice to keep the teeth dainty and healthy. Get this bottle and try it. Remember, its continued use tends to stop hair from falling by promoting a vigorous growth of healthy hair. Remember that it restores color to the hair. It is harmless, and a trial will convince you that it's just what we claim for it. Send to us today, enclosing 10 cents to pay postage and packaging, and the bottle will come by first mail in a plain wrapper with full explanations. The Citizens Wholesale Supply Company, Department C, Columbus, Ohio. Have you piles? Why suffer longer when Rossman's Pile Cure is at hand? 44.5 South Street, Glen Falls, New York, June 3, 1909. G.A. McKinstry, Hudson, New York. Dear Sir, by the advice of my druggist, Mr. Bert H. Bentley, I bought and used your Pile Cure and have found it a wonder. I have been around the world and have used all kinds of salves, but never found anything equal to yours. In the year 1900, I enlisted in the U.S. Regulars and went to the Philippines, was operated upon for hemorrhoids and was all right for 3 months. When itching developed, went to the hospital where I was told I had itching piles. I have been doctoring for 9 years for same and found no relief until I used a box of Rossman's Cure. I think it wonderful. With your further success, I remain, yours very truly, William F. Carter, subscribed and sworn before me this 3rd day of June, 1909. J. E. Potter, Notary Public. Mailed on receipt of price 50 cents. Geo. A. McKinstry, successor to A. McKinstry and Son, Druggists. 609 Warren Street, Hudson, New York. Don't wait until tomorrow before you investigate our method of treating drug, liquor, and tobacco addictions with Hill's Chloride of Gold tablets. Do it now. We remove desire of patients we accept for treatment if directions are followed and do it without pain or suffering. Can be given secretly without the knowledge of the patient. Testimonial sent free. Give it a trial. For sale by druggist or sent on receipt of $1. The Ohio Chemical Works, Toledo, Ohio. There may be other remedies nearly as good, but there are none better than Athleforos, Cyril's remedy for rheumatism and neuralgia. Write us for our booklets. Athlo ointment for stiff and sore joints. Athlo tablets for constipation. The Athleforos Company, New Haven, Connecticut. Scheffler's Instantaneous Hair Colorine. By the use Scheffler's Hair Colorine, the hair may be colored 8 natural shades. Number 1 black, number 2 dark brown, number 3 light brown, number 3A medium brown, number 4 dark drab, number 5 light drab, number 6 auburn, and number 7 blonde. This colorine has been recognized standard for 25 years and is easy to apply. Directions come with each box. The shades obtained by the use of Scheffler's Hair Colorine are natural looking, also leaves the hair soft and glossy. New York Hair Company, 737 Broadway, New York City. Sole agents and distributors. For sale where you got this book, price $1. New Kind Salted Peanuts. Did you ever try 'em? If not, you ought to ask your druggist, confectioner, or grocer for them at once and insist on having no other kind but Marple Brothers' New Kind Salted Peanuts. If you buy them once, you will never again buy any of the cheap kinds. Our peanuts are prepared so different from the old way, making them very nutritious and healthy. They are especially favored by the ladies to serve at all social functions. Once you try them, you will always buy them. Put up only by Marple Brothers, Toledo, Ohio. For sale where you got this book. Tangelute, the original flypaper. For more than 25 years, the standard of quality. All others are imitations. The best perfumes are made by Seguin et Chi, French perfumers. We carry a full line. The Hygiene Nursing Bottle with a wide-mouth food cell and a breast is the safest, cleanest, most natural, and simple nursing bottle for the feeding of infants. Mothers will make no mistake if they buy Hygiea. It will save them much anxiety and trouble in feeding their babies. It is widely and generally known and stands at the head of all nursing devices. Be sure you get the Hygiea. The name is on the breast nipple, also on the food receptacle. Beware of imitations. Beware of infringements. On sale by all druggists, manufactured by the Hygiea Nursing Bottle Company, 1336 Main Street, Buffalo, New York. All of our stores sell the New Bachelor Cigar. It's one of the best sellers. W.P. Cabler's Root Juice. Tones, soothes, and heals the mucous linings of the stomach, bowels, and bladder. Invigorates the liver and kidneys. Unsurpassed for general debility, nervous weakness, stomach troubles, kidney affections, and general breakdown. The quick beneficial results obtained from the use of root juice is surprising thousands of people throughout the country. The compound is certainly a remarkable tonic stomach and seems to benefit from the very start all who take it. Manufactured by W.P. Cabler, Root Juice Medicine Company, Fort Wayne, Indiana. I Delight cleans, dusts, polishes all varnished or waxed woodwork, floors, pianos, furniture, white enamel, automobile bodies with ease and satisfaction. A spoonful on a dampened cheesecloth, wiped over the varnish and polished with a dry cheesecloth, will pick up all the dust, remove the grease, smoked or blued spots, cover scratches, and restore the original luster or finish. I Delight does not contain alcohol, ether, turpentine, benzine, vinegar, common paraffine, or coal oil, any one of which will in time ruin fine varnish. Easy to apply, a pleasant and purifying odor. Manufactured by Oscar S. Rhodes, Fort Wayne, Indiana. What is Saliodin? Quantitative and qualitative analyses. Saliodin Denstin, manufactured by the Saliodin Chemical Company, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Saliodin, doses grams, 1 ounce. Formula. Each grams of Saliodin contains approximately salicylic acid, acetate salicylate, grams 15. Iodine iodate, equivalent to iodine potassium, grams 15. Acetic acid, acetate, equivalent to acetate potassium, grams 5. Aconite, equivalent to TR aconite R GTTS, 4. Bryonia, equivalent to TR Bryonia GTTS, 5. Colchicum, equivalent to vincolchicum R GTTS, 15. Capsicum, equivalent to TR capsicum GTTS, 2. Oil Gaultheria M3. Saliodin is an iodide acetosalicylate with adjuvants and the specific treatment for every form of uric acid diatheses. Saliodin is a solvent and eliminant of uric acid and is a happy combination of salicylic acid, iodine, acetic acid, aconite, bryonia, colchicum, capsicum, and gaultheria, and chemically appears in the form of a pink grayish powder soluble in water, 1 to 3 doses, grams 10 to grams 30, for the exclusive use of physicians. Put up in 1 ounce bottles. Price per ounce $1.50. Is manufactured only by the Saliodin Chemical Company. Saliodin is specifically indicated in rheumatism, gout, neuralgia, malaria, and la grippe. Is analgesic, antipyrectic, an intestinal antiseptic, diaphoretic, diuretic, expectorant, deobstruent, sialagogue, choliagogue, emmenagogue, goicococidal, antisyphilitic, and alterative. Doctor, you may prescribe Saliodin with confidence wherever iodine or salicylate is indicated. Used both internally and externally. No iodism, no salicylism. Not less than 15 grains at a dose to adults, and in acute cases, repeat every 2 or 3 hours or oftener. In gonorrhea, Saliodin is a specific. Peter Van Schack & Sons, 138 Lake Street, Chicago, Illinois. Depositary and distributors for Chicago and Tributary District. London agents, Mrs. Thomas Christie and Company. Send for samples and literature to the Saliodin Chemical Company, Scranton, Pennsylvania, USA. Guaranteed under the Food and Drug Act of June 30th, 1906, number 383. The trained nurse of the emergency ward of your home. As a mouthwash, as a gargle, for the teeth, for cuts, for burns, for wounds, for boils or mosquitoes, for insects, for bee stings, for the complexion, prevents pimples and blotches. For the bath, relieves skin eruptions. For the toilet, destroys body odors. After shaving, gives instant relief to tender skins. In all cases of emergency, meeting anticipation at all times in 100 different ways. The genuine bears this signature, Consumers Company. Consumers Company, 35th and Butler Streets, Chicago. Don't forget to try Queen Bess perfume. 1 drop of Queen Bess has in it the fragrance of a garden in bloom, delicate, subtle, clinging, haunting, and elusive. It does not force itself upon the senses, it just seems as though it should be. If you are particularly critical in your choice of perfumes, let us convince you in the most forceful way possible that Queen Bess is what you have been looking for and could not find. That you may be able to see this matter of perfumes from our standpoint, we will give you a free sample upon your presenting coupon in the back of this book at the store where you got it. End of section 39.